So three key elements, I'll touch on the feedback app. You've all used this, I'm not gonna spend a lot of time, but when we designed it, and we kind of iterated on it, three very deliberate choices that we made. So the first one was anonymous, and we found that attaching names often can lead to kind of comforting lies versus truth. And I think that some of that can be kind of up, but even within your peer set, it often can be very uncomfortable if you work with somebody, kind of interacting. It's kind of like, it's just easier to hide in many ways and not give that. And one misrepresentation, I think, is this kind of the truth is, and even internally, it doesn't mean always negative feedback. The truth can be actually the goal that you find within that. The part that we're trying to design it for is to get actually what people really think and what their real reactions are. The second part is transparent. What we find is that it's helped to reduce the water cooler talk. A lot of times, if we even kept it anonymous, for instance, there are times when I'm giving kind of feedback in here, and I wonder for one of my peers, are they getting this feedback or not? Like, do I need to be the kind of, I'm more, just when you have more kind of responsibility and ownership, you tend to be more direct. So I sometimes be like, I don't have to be the asshole again. But sometimes I wonder, right, are they getting that feedback? When it's transparent, everybody kind of knows. And in fact, sometimes when someone's getting something that's like too much kind of maybe critical feedback, sometimes I might be like, you know what, that's not quite right. I see it, and I can actually, give my own part of maybe a little caveat or a little nugget that actually I think on the other side explore the part of where I thought they actually did pretty well. If that was not transparent, I'd be sitting there and I might have conversations to Tom, my talking part, and others being like, do you think Albert knows that this is going on? The transparent nature really cuts that out. The third part is meaningful, and one decision we made is a combination of the ratings plus the comment. So you'll notice when you give the feedback in there that we require both. One of the challenges on this is if you give just a rating without the comment, it might not be that helpful. There's no necessarily kind of takeaways. But one of the things we also found that people are generally unpracticed with giving feedback, even anonymously and within it. And oftentimes, they might mean it needs improvement, but the comment can be actually very misconstrued that it's not that bad, pretty good. If you're optimistic, you might see the gold in it. So when you just have the comment, people can see sometimes what they want to see. The rating gives a little bit of a North Star of what their intentions truly were. So that's why we kind of chose it for on both sides.